All right, ladies and gentlemen, so today we're going to take a little bit more look at dilations and related to what we did yesterday. So we know a dilation is a transformation on the plane with center O with scale factor K. Da, 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 da. All right, so let's get down here. So some rules and some things to know. So when you see OP in what looks like absolute value symbols, it means the length. A dilation, right, does not move the center of dilation. So what does that mean? So down here, right, it's the length. This is what we're looking at here. To find out the new length, it's the scale factor, which is K, times the length of the pre-image. If K is bigger than 1, it's going to magnify it, right? It's going to enlarge it. If K is between 0 and 1, meaning it's a fraction or a decimal, then it's going to shrink the figure. It's going to make it smaller. All right, so let's see if we can figure some of this out here. So let there be a dilation from center O. So we're talking right here. So the dilation of R, right, so we're going from here to here, and equals R prime. So we're going from this one to this one. And we're doing the same thing over here. We're going here, that's your pre-image, and there's your image, right? So the green is the pre, this one is your image. So I want to know, what can we determine about the scale factor of the dilation? Well, our scale factor has to be bigger than 1. Because it's getting larger. Right? It grew, it enlarged. That means your scale factor has to be bigger than 1. All right, let's try the next page here. So now we're saying, here's our original, OP is 5 inches, the length of OP. If segment OP is dilated by a scale factor of 4, what is the length of segment OP prime? Well, we're going to take our 5 inches and we're going to multiply it by 4. So OP prime is 20 inches. If I do it by a scale factor of a half, so now we're going to have our 5 inches times a half, which means 2.5. So now OP prime is 2.5 inches. Here it got bigger because my scale factor is bigger than 1. Here it gets smaller because my scale factor is a fraction, less than 1. Here's the same idea in picture form, right? So we know, right, we have OP is 3, we have OQ is 4. And we want to know, what do we want to know first? If the scale factor of K is 3, what is the length of segment OP? Well, the same idea, OP prime, sorry. So we have our 3 times our scale factor, 9 centimeters. If I do the same thing for Q, same scale factor, so now we're going to use 4 times 3, 12 centimeters. All right, let's see what's going on here. Use the definition of a dilation to show that your answer to question 3 is correct. Well, our definition for dilation, if we go back here, is that the dilation does not move the center, and the scale factor is, we're going to use this one actually. The scale factor is OP prime over OP. So I'm going to just kind of double check my math, right? Here's OP prime, 9, divided by OP, your scale factor is 3. Same idea over here, I'm going to use 12 is OQ prime divided by 4 to get a scale factor of 3. So it's really just kind of doing a check, old school, back to kindergarten, first, second grade, when you would just reverse the operation to show that it worked. If you know that OP equals 3 and OP prime equals 9, How could you use that information to determine the scale factor? You're going to divide. Right? OP prime divided by OP. So 9 divided by 3 is 3, which is what we did right up there. Oh, look at that. Practice already. All right. Any questions? Hopefully you found this to be pretty simple, just looking at them in different ways. Bring them to class. Otherwise, have a good night, guys.